Hello, dear students of Honors Third Year. I hope that you are all right. What about your study? Is it going on seriously? If not, now it's time for you to get more serious. Today we'll discuss on Canto 4 and 5 of The Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope. This is our concluding class on this literary piece. In Canto 4, we see Pope's description of melancholy, gloom, and hypochondria is as effective and successful as his description of high spirits, brightness, and elegance in the earlier cantos. Have a look on the verses from Canto 4. As thou said, Virgin, for thy ravished hair, for that sad moment when the sylphs withdrew, and Ariel, weeping from Belinda, flew. Umbriel, a dusky, melancholy sprite, as ever sullied the fair face of light, down to the central earth his proper scene, repaired to search the gloomy cave of spleen. So here we see that at that sad moment when the sylphs departed from the scene and Ariel in tears flew away from Belinda, a dark-complexioned and melancholy-looking spirit called Umbriel, whose black color and black nature were a blot on the beautiful and bright face of the day, undertook a journey to the cave of spleen. So here Umbriel is having a journey to the cave of spleen. The lament of Belinda over her loss of a lock is an example of comic pathos. The loss is magnified to great proportions, and her regret at that having sought the pleasure of court life is amusing rather than touching. As she is lamenting over a silly thing, and Pope has presented it in an epic grandeur, her reference to the ill omens of the morning enhances the comic effect. Okay, now come to Canto 5 or the last canto. In this concluding canto, we see Belinda's words of lament fail to touch the Baron's heart, who stuck his purpose. As Baron is the gainer, he is the winner, he has won the long cherished lock of hair. So he is very proud, he becomes so happy, and he takes pride in it. And he doesn't want to lose it at any cost. In Canto 5, look at the verses. How vain are all these glories, all our pains, unless good sense preserve, what beauty gains? The man may say, when we the front box grace, behold the first in virtue, as in face. Oh, if to dance all night and dress all day, charmed the smallpox or chased old age away, who would not scorn what housewives scarce produce, or who would learn one earthly thing of use? To patch, nay ogle, might become a saint, nor could it sure be such a scene to paint. But since, alas, frail beauty must decay, curled or uncurled, since locks will turn to grey, since pointed or not pointed, all shall fade. These lines are actually Pope's message, and here Clarissa conveys the message of Pope. We see here Belinda's words of lament fail to touch the Baron's heart, who stuck his purpose. Then Clarissa addressed the audience. Clarissa asked why beautiful women were so greatly admired and honored, why they were the objects of the passion of even wise men. They were regarded by men as angels, and why they were worshipped by men. She said that all the honors which women received were useless unless they were able to retain by their good sense what they achieved by beauty. Beauty was fleeting. So here we find the very theme or the message of our writer Pope, that beauty is a subject of death and decay. Beauty must die. So there is no credit in taking pride of beauty unless it is refined or enriched by good sense and good humor. In fact, good sense and good humor, these abstract qualities, make beauty sustainable. A woman's lock of hair must necessarily turn grey when she grows old. This is the harsh reality of life. All of us will have to face this thing in course of our life. Her face must fade. For this reason, a woman scornfully rejected a man must live and die without getting married. Appropriate course for a woman was therefore to make the fullest use of the power of their beauty, and for the purpose never to lose their good humor. External beauty and charm appeal only to the eyes, which good sense and good humor can capture the heart and soul of a man. Here Pope speaks about the inner beauty or inner quality that sustains in mind, and the inner quality should be flourished so that the external beauty can last longer. Otherwise, the external beauty will be of no use. In conclusion, the poet urges Belinda to stop lamenting to the loss of a lock of her hair. Her lock is now adding a new luster to the bright heavens. Not all the hair of which beautiful ladies are proud shall arouse as much envy as the lock that she had lost. She herself will die in course of time, but that particular lock of her hair will be immortalized by the muse. The muse of poetry will immortalize it or will protect it as a sacred object. The muse will give to that lock, which is now a constellation, the name of Belinda. That means Belinda's name will be inscribed in the constellation. Here Pope tries to console Belinda, and he tries to make Belinda understand the reality of life. So here our long poem, this mock epic, ends. I'll give you related and important questions on the rape of the lock. But before that, you need to study thoroughly. You need to analyze the characters and the terms, literary terms, and the rhetoric and prosody related to the poem, and you'll try to find out the brief questions and their answers from the text. That's all from me for now, girls. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay with your online class. Stick to your study. Thank you so much.